What up, YouTube? Today we're gonna be finally doing the maintenance on this thing. We got the Kioti Mechron 2200 2021. I did get, let's see, I got the air filter, and I'll be trying to change the parking brake on this thing today. Hopefully that's not too bad. It's just brake pads. That's what it looks like. I can't believe that thing's like 100 and something bucks. Ridiculous. Anyway, and I'll be using Wix filters. I think it's a 51334 for the oil filter, and then a 33394 for the fuel filter. So let's get to it. Alrighty, first, simple. Start with the easiest thing. Put this the air filter. This thing has definitely seen its better days, for sure. Yeah, this was $232 for this, for literally brake pads. There's the part number and air filter. All right, stick that bad boy in there. Pretty easy, simple enough. That's weird. Such a weird setup. Maybe I'm overthinking it, maybe not. Let's see. Push this bad boy down. Okay, definitely was just overthinking it. Make sure that's clean. Bam. There's gonna be the parking brake right there. There's literally no pads on there. I'm pretty sure that it is common for people to pull that parking brake and leave it on because there's no alarm or nothing on there. It's kind of a bad setup. I think that they fixed it on the newer ones. Here's our fuel filter. Stop that first. Alrighty, well, I messed up on the video. I did change the fuel filter, but this is a 33394 Wix. It just doesn't have the water separator, but honestly those have a lot of issues for me where they leak out a little bit, so I don't mind not using a water separator, so I just use the 33394. I did pre-fuel it and, you know, put fuel on the top, and obviously took it out and put a new one in. I put a time lapse on accident, but you know, it's simple. It's right underneath the bed, easy to get to. I just use this little, it's an old oil jug that I use customized cut, and we used it to drain it. So pretty simple. It's literally twist on fuel filter, easy to get to. Then I like to change my filters before I drain the oil. Anyway, pretty much you can use this. This should work. Looks like it'll catch most of it. I'll probably put a paper towel right there or something. Actually, this is exactly what I'll do. And hopefully that does something. And then we'll grab our oil pliers, which is what we use to take that one off. All right, so what we're doing is just loosening this up, this is either over tighten or original. I would just guess over tighten. I would assume they actually changed it one time. Wow, that's crazy. Yes, sir. Finally. All right. Okay, now we're looking up. Put a catch bed back in there. Just hold it up against that. So I like to change the oil with the engine cold. That way it doesn't spray everywhere. And then, but if you look, the seal matches exactly. and is almost exactly the same size. I mean, you're off by just a tiny bit, but I have seen people use this. Take a little bit of oil, make sure I ain't got no dirt on there. Pre-lube, oil filter. If you do it when it's cold, before you start it, easy to go on. Fits perfect. Date and put my hours on here. Cool. And then next, we did drain the oil. I made a custom oil pan because the truck's a mess, as you can tell. And I definitely did put my oil jug over there, and I messed up because it's gone and it was empty. So somebody got a free oil pan or somebody ran it over. Sorry, it is what it is. Use this, and then we already drained and cleaned it off. It is right under here, right in the middle, directly in the middle. We are a 17 millimeter socket. Not sure if that'll come up on camera or not, but 17 millimeter, easy enough. We drain the oil, and then I put 3/4 of a gallon because that does not look like a full tank, and we let it sit for a second. The dipstick is right here. It's this red one. Obviously, wipe this off, make sure, put it back in there, and we are full, actually. Yeah, so 3/4 of a gallon is all this thing takes, so do not overfill it. It's actually a little tiny bit overfilled, but I haven't ran it, so hopefully a little bit goes in the filter. No, we're good. Oil change, oil and fuel filter change, and I did put this right here. I almost lost that again. Start this bad boy up. Make sure nothing's leaking. We are looking good, my friends. Yep. Sweet. Alrighty. Cool. I'll let that sit for a little bit. I'll double, triple check. Making sure that's not leaking. We are good. I'll double, triple check that the oil's good, and then we will do the brake pad. I mean, sorry, the parking brake, but same thing. So everybody, a lot of people know that that is an issue with these. Is there's nothing on here, so if you pull your parking brake and you drive off, being a little diesel, it's enough torque where you won't even notice this thing's on, to be honest with you. So we will be changing that pad. Cool. Keep that one simple. We'll find out how to do that real quick. Alright, here we go. Here's our brake pads. I mean, parking brake pads. There's some springs. Look like 2 guide rods. So we're looking like 11 millimeter. Shoosh. She almost took me out. 11 millimeter. So we'll grab a wrench. Sorry. Ratchet and a wrench. See how easy it is. There's our spring and our guide right there, it looks like. So this should be pretty easy. Oh, let me not jinx myself, but so far we are cooking with fire. I don't know why I'm not using my ratchet wrench, because this is annoying. Alright, there's our screw. We'll put this thing so we don't lose it. And you see that? There's our little guide rod, which is right here, and their spring goes in between these two. So looking pretty easy. I'm putting this on this back just so it's easy for me. Now I'm just putting a little bit of pressure back here. This is very easy, you guys. I mean, this should be a pretty easy repair. Cable system, so there's no fluid or nothing in this thing. Yeah, okay. Hand loosen that, try to catch it. And I did not catch it. And I got grass, so we'll find that bolt. Luckily, it's a little catch pan right here, which was not, so. Pull our second pin out. Sorry. Screw. It looks a little warped, but set that right there so we don't lose it while we're messing with this. Might take a little what do you call that? Pliers? I mean screwdriver. Push this out, cause she is snug like a bug. Snug like a bug. Yes, she is. Sorry, this thing's been working all week, so it's gotten crazy in there. Ratchet. Don't want a good little tip on it. Sweet. So I'm just prying on it just because it's seen better days. I was gonna put some WD-40, but I was kind of nervous that it would mess up my brake pads that are, you know, $200, which is ridiculous, honestly. Or they're 100 and something. Sorry, I don't remember exactly what it was. I did show it in the beginning of the video, but I have to. There we go. Simple, easy. Put this on there. And we are looking pretty simple. All right. So, I'm not sure, but we will take the guide rod off, which is these bolts right here. This is, I'm using a 14. Cool. So, before that died, we were using a 10mm. Oh, which I lost. These are 11. Pretty sure it was a 10. Yeah. She's a 10. 10mm and that. So we put this back. Oh, there it is. Sweet. You know, 10mm are like gold. 14mm backside for your guide rod. And make sure I'm not tightening it. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. That was not fun. Guess we don't need the backside. We're putting all our stuff back here just because it's easier to remember. You can use a catch pan, or not catch pan, a pan or something. Sweet. Okay. That should make it a little bit easier on us. Pull that bad boy up. Yeah, we'll be good now. Yeah, see, there's no pads in there, so I'm assuming the first person that had this, which was the only person, definitely ran this thing with this on, which is, like I said, it's a pretty known issue. Nothing really holding it, so slide this out. And yeah, so that's pretty easy, actually. Oh, sorry. Until I got my camera up. Springs and the pads are right underneath it here. So here we go. So we'll just match it. Keep it simple, you know. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Got your pads going down with your little I don't know what you would call it, levers. Anyway, put your spring in it. It's gonna go like that. So spring was what helps it, guides it back. one side, so it seems easier to do one side at a time. And we're just gonna squeeze this one in. Or maybe not. Maybe she won't go for me. I'm not sure. Oh, that was, you see that arm? It was pushed in. She's pushing a little bit. That little bit right there is probably all it takes for her to make it not work. So I'll probably leave that in the video just so you guys don't have the same issue as I did. But definitely make sure that the little guide arm, the bracket holder, not bracket, but that's actual, this is actual what, you know, turns the brake on and off. So gotta make sure that's down. Okay. She's a bad mamma jamma. Alright, we got our pads. Our springs are put onto our little guide rods. Alright, match them up. There we go. Both sides of these are up, which are going to go down right now. Hopefully I don't drop it. Make sure that this, see, what is that? Oh, it scared the heck out of me. Make sure that is actually flat, which is the parking brake bracket. Like the active, what do you call that? Parking brake actuator? Brain ain't working. Anyway, I'm gonna do one side, put it on there. I'm gonna try to slide this one in there. Squeeze it down. She came up. Bam! Just like that, we have brake pads again. And I gotta remember how this was it twisted like this? I think it was like that. Cool. I'm gonna just try to shove this on there. Alright, brake pads go like that. This arm, you can slide it a little bit, play with it. Try not to lose the brake pads itself. Here we go. Okay. Get it on a rotor, or whatever you want to call it. I would call that a rotor. Line this up. We lined up, yeah. And then we're just pushing this bracket back into place. Remember, I've set my sockets over here. Sorry, nuts. Start hand threading that on there for a little bit. Hand threading that one on there for a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, this was kind of a learning experience. I wish there was more videos on it, but it was pretty easy. I just didn't know how to do it at first, so hopefully I can edit this video or it's not terrible. Tightening that down. You don't want to go crazy with this, because just, you know, this is just a parking brake. It's nothing crazy, you know. All right. So honestly, yeah, you had to take these off though. All right. Before I ran out of memory, 10 millimeter. We need our 11. So we need our 11 millimeter. And did I put the 11 millimeter socket up? Of course I did not. Hopefully it's back here. Oh, it's on the wrench. Cool. Sweet. All right. Gotta remember to tighten these up. I could have just used the extension over there with this. I was being lazy. Didn't want to go get it. Well, that's it. That's all she wrote. Maintenance and parking brake fixed. So here's our parking brake lever. I'm just gonna pull this, make sure it's working. Hopefully y'all can see that. Actually, I'll take this bad boy off. Yeah, let there be a parking brake. Whew. By the way, I am dying of heat stroke, even though it's nighttime, as you guys can see. but it is like 95 degrees because it is Texas. So peace out to the next one. If y'all want to see some actual reviews on this, now that I've had it for a couple hours now, I finally did the oil change, put that seat on there. I did a little video on that, and I did clean it up. It's not perfect, but hey, for $7 grand, pretty happy with it. Yeah, so yeah, that's all we got.